Fortnite has a big problem with updates in Chapter 5, so we waited a long time for update 28.10, but before then we did have hotfixes, Winterfest, and of course then 28.10, which have introduced an array of items to the game, but I have noticed something, and I'm not sure how Epic deals with it, if it is even a problem. The updates this season have introduced the Snowball Launcher, Porta Forts, Bush Bombs, Grapplers, Flowberry Fizz, the Lock-On Pistol, Anvil Rocket Launcher, the Business Torrents, and a few other weapons like that. But we haven't seen any return of weapons prior to this chapter. This is excluding weapons that uses rockets as ammo and the Lock-On Pistol, which is essentially aimbot, so it doesn't matter what weapon system you have. So I thought this when they added the Lock-On Pistol to the game. I thought, oh, they've basically added an aimbot weapon when there's projectile-based weapons in the game, which made me think, can't we have the old weapons in the game? So basically, even though the Lock-On Pistol is a old weapon before this chapter, it's essentially being advertised as a aimbot weapon, regardless of weapon systems. So you're basically getting what is advertised regardless if you've got a hit scan system or a projectile system. So of course the Lock-On Pistol will be more powerful than a projectile weapon or a hit scan weapon. So that's why I feel like they added the Lock-On Pistol and then the Business Torrent and not anything else, because they would open a debate between hit scan and projectiles. And you're not going to get that when you literally add a gun that is aimbot. But of course, Fortnite has always had a two-weapon system. Projectile weapons have always been more the snipers and the rockets, and the ARs and pistols and shotguns have been hit scans, but obviously that changes chapter. So any of the ARs you can't really bring into the game when you've got the other ARs that are essentially projectile weapons now. To be fair, in this brand new chapter, I wouldn't really expect them to be adding any more assault rifles or any SMGs. Actually, maybe one SMG I would expect. I feel like back in the day we used to always get one random SMG midway through a season. But I have heard people on Twitter, in my comment section, and in my YouTube chat saying, why don't they add some more old weapons back? Of course, this has been because the updates have been very few and far. Oh my god, can't they just add something random back into the game? And with this whole new weapon system, mods and projectile, I think there is an issue that they can't really be adding the hit scan weapons back at this moment anyway. It'd be interesting to see what they do next season in season 2. Do they blend? Do they throw everything back out what they put in? Do they make a whole bunch of new items? Do they completely go away with hit scan? I have no idea. Currently at this point we haven't had the weapons added to creative, meaning at the moment creative is a completely different game. Well, I don't think they have, but maybe they did add it last update. I just haven't seen any maps using the new weapons. So essentially, can Fortnite add the weapons prior to Chapter 5 into the game when the Chapter 5 weapons are completely different, they have weapon mods as well, and indeed they all have weapon drop now. Who knows, update 28.20 could completely change that by adding one of the old weapons back. But if we do get the next update and it turns out to be a shockwave hammer, or something that really doesn't matter about its weapon system, like the Lock-On Pistol and the Business Torrent, which essentially are aimbot weapons, so it doesn't matter, they literally are aimbot, then I'll be a bit more fearful when they have to get to a point when, do we ever get these weapons back? I don't know, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this. I know there's a few people that are still hating the new weapon system, they want to go back to the old one. Like essentially, are the old weapons completely binned at this point? Or do the new weapons have some sort of hit scan counterpart that it can just introduce to the game? I mean, some of the weapons are actually completely remodels of the old weapons, and some of them are completely new. But I thought this was quite a known point until I was talking to Clark and Glenn about this, and they were sort of like, oh, I didn't think of it like that. So yeah, I will be watching the next updates carefully to see if we do get any of the old weapons back, but I won't expect any of the old weapons to return, definitely this season. And of course, when next season comes, if all the weapons go out to introduce hit scan back in the game, I don't know. Fortnite does really tend to hard commit to something. They're going to do it, they are going to do it hard. Wait, what? But this is just a conversation I wanted to get going, so let me know down in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's been your boy, Mr. Joe White. Next time, bye bye.